Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Thank you for being here and sharing your time, space, and valuable energy with each other, Masters. Thank you. Before we start our session, let us just give our deepest regards and gratitude to all the masters, all the guides, angels, archangels, guardian angels, all the divine beings and the keepers of the white light, and the ascended masters, astral masters who are from the divine white light. We give our deepest regards and gratitude to all the masters, spirit animals, spirit guides, guardian angels, Pitama Brahmrishi Patriji, Mahavatar Babaji, and all those Saptarishi Mandal Gurus who are always guiding us, showing us the true divine path, and showing us the wisdom, knowledge, and the path where we need to tread on. Thank you so much, Masters. We also request you to connect with our consciousness. May you help us connect with your consciousness, help us increase our consciousness energy and vibrations. Also, share us, share with us your divine knowledge and wisdom. Please help us connect with your consciousness. Thank you so much, Masters. I also invoke and invite and also give our deepest regards and gratitude to Mother Earth, Father Universe, and Mother Nature, the Sun, the Moon, and the constellations. Thank you so much, Masters. So, Masters, as you all know, you must have already read about the quote that I shared in the group today. If not, I would just mention it here. So, here it is. Yeah. So today I actually felt like sharing two quotes. They're very beautiful, um, of good essence. The less you fear, the more power you will have, and the more fully you will live. So this quote is by Robert Greene. And here Robert Greene Master says, the less you fear, the more power you will have, and the more fully you will live. And then another one, the thing you fear most has no power. Your fear of it is what has the power. Facing the truth really will set you free. So both were so near to each other, having the same meaning, one explaining the other. And so I really wanted to share both of them. So I shared. And if you haven't read, please go on the English group and you will find it there. So this is one, the first one, the less you fear, the more power you have. What happens when we fear, Masters? When we fear, we actually give into that power, right? We give our power to somebody else. We give our power to that particular thing that we fear, right? So that means we have less power, and you will have, and the more power you will have, and the more fully you will live. So if you fear less, definitely you will have more power, and you will actually live fully well. That is the first one that I want to explain. The second one is, the thing you fear most has no power. Just imagine, we are so much fearful of things that we are, it's just crazy, or I would say it's just stupid of us, that we are even thinking about of that particular fear. Maybe there are certain things in our life which we can't do, and we fear about them. We think that we can't do, and so we even sometimes, what do people do? They resist doing certain things because out of fear, or because they don't know how to do it, so they would just resist all those things. Whatever they don't know, whatever their weaknesses are, you will resist it, because you know already that you won't be able to do it, and then you would make mistakes, and you are, because you start assuming things. What will people think? What will others think? Oh, I'll make a fool out of myself. So we tend to resist all those things. We tend not to do all those things which we are fearful for. And that is why, just imagine, we have never even thought about, let's just go and learn that particular thing that we don't know. So whatever your weaknesses are, we just need to learn all those weaknesses, learn whatever, wherever we are weak, and then that won't be fearful anymore. We will be able to do it. That is why we tend to be fearful for those things that we don't know. Once you know a certain thing, maybe, for example, if I tell you that there's a ghost, okay, Can everyone open their videos, masters? And I can't see anyone. I know you have many of everyone. I think has opened, only Homaji, Pushpaji, and Deepakji. Yeah, why I just want to. I know there are less people today, but that's okay. Everything is okay. So now my point is, just imagine. It's just a way of thinking. Just imagine if I say that in that room there's a ghost, or there might be something that you don't know about. But just imagine that you took that strength and courage and you went into that room. And there was a knock coming. And once you went into that room, um, how, maybe let me put it this way, that maybe you are there with your friend or family, and there's this knock coming, knock knock, again and again, and you start thinking, oh my god, what is that? There's no one here apart from us, and now how that door is being knocked. And then somebody just makes a joke out of it. Oh, there might be that ghost, or there might be something there. And you become fearful because just assuming about it. And then you go into that room. Maybe one of you, among one of us, maybe they go there and they said, oh, there's nothing. Let us go and just check. Okay. So slowly and slowly, be it me, you, Pushpaji, whoever it is, we go and open the door, and there we see that the hanger, because the fan was going on, the hanger was um, on the handle, and it was knock knock knock, doing that knock. Just imagine just imagine we make up so much, so many things, just out of fear. We assume things, and maybe it is something else. And I'm not saying that there might not be a ghost. There can be. Yeah, there are EBS, there are many EBS, but not every EBS is a ghost. Okay, just imagine. Once you know a particular thing, that means once you learn certain thing, you can't unlearn that. Once you know certain thing, it's like now there's no fear related to that, because you know it. Once you know certain things, now there's no fear. Meaning that whatever you don't know, let us know about it. Meaning that whatever your weaknesses are, let us learn those weaknesses, learn about those things. Your fear will be gone, right? So this is why I say, when you give power to fear, you actually give your power to the fear, and you really don't have power. But once you don't fear, once you fear less, once you are fearless, once you fear less, or once you are fearless, or not once, but you are fearless, that means now you're not giving power to that fear. Your power is with you. Your power is in your core. Your power is in your mind, your thinking. You're not assuming things. Now you are with that bravery, courage. You have that strength. You have that willpower. You know yourself. Once you know certain stuff, you can't unknow that. You can't unlearn that, right? Meaning that once you know it, there's nothing that you don't know about, right? So that means now you have the power with you. You fear less. You are fearless. You fear less, and you are fearless. That means we can do stuff. We can do stuff. We are not limiting ourselves. There is unlimited potential behind it. But first, you have to take that first step. Once, and not only, let's see, this was a very jokeful example that I gave, but I would say, how about just think about that there's a big, huge project that you have to work. Okay. And now maybe someone saw something in you and they gave you that project, but you don't feel so. You say, "Oh my God, how will I be able to do it?" Or for people, maybe when we do swadhyay, when the date comes and people who do swadhyay, they feel, "Oh my God, I have to do swadhyay." And when we were doing thinking and destiny, it was really a hard task. But every time I made it, this is what my thinking was, that I know it is not easy. But if I lose that hope and if I show that fear, everyone will show that fear. Well, I was not fearful, but I was also apprehensive that how will we do it? It's such a big book, 800 pages, sorry, 900 pages book. And then, so I broke it down into small pages, like basically 10 pages given to everyone who were doing Swadhyay. So, and then apart from that, 10 pages were also tedious, very difficult. But then when again we came across another thing, that how about we have, whenever a person is going to do Swadhyay, their turn will be coming after 15, 20 days or 10 days. Okay. So every day, we kept actually more than 10 days for 20 days, right? So I told everyone to go and read one page every day. So how much we have shortened that? We have we came down to one page every day. So one page is good enough for reading, right? Every day, one page every day, and then make notes whenever you are reading. That was easy. Same way, whenever we are doing any project or whenever we are given something, or maybe there is something that you need to do in your life, but are you ready to take that initiative? Some people, they don't want to take initiative out of fear because they think that they won't be able to do it. Secondly, the opportunity that came to you is because it is astral. Sorry, this opportunity has already been done astrally. Just imagine the opportunity that comes to you. It does not come to you without anything, because astral in the astral realm, this thing you have already done. You have done this already. Now it is coming to you and you say, oh no 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 no, I can't do it, because you are feeling that you are assuming things. Your mind is making up things, and that is creating more fear in your mind, in your body, and now you feel that you won't be able to do it. But the point is, the particular project, the particular thing that you have to take initiative, certain things that you have to do, you have already done it astrally, masters. And it is just the time that once you take that first step, you will be able to do it. Now, with that first step, masters, what happens is, there are masters who have crossed that path before you. They have done it. When they have done it, now all those people who are watching you, that you are going to take that first step, what they have already done, all those masters who are invisible, all those masters who are astrally watching you or spiritually watching you, they are there behind you, before you, alongside you, by side you, everywhere. Now you just need to take that first step, and they are there to help you. Because whenever you start a project, whenever you take that first step, the master's psychic energies comes and they add on to you. So do you think you are alone? Do you think you are not taken care of? Do you think that you will be fearful? No. This is what we have to put in our mind, and that is what we all don't do. What we do is that, oh my god, I can't do it. Even, it's not about that I'm telling you all and I am very flexible and I'm okay to do it. No, I also have my own fears. But sometimes I have to make my mind, I have to slowly, steadily, I have to take that process, I have to learn stuff, I will go and research and then start doing it. And like, I'll tell you one example, real example. When I was making this group, Light and Soul, I have told this many times, masters, but here I was thinking, master, I don't know, I feel like, because the all the gurus are coming into my experiences, as if they're telling that you're totally ready, you have to go for it, you have to start teaching at Light and Soul. This is your group, you start teaching it, give energy to your group. Because I was working with another group, okay, I was learning and thinking, many things. But and when I was in that group, they were telling me, masters, the invisible masters were telling me, you have to get out of this group, you have to get out. When I was not getting out, they did something that I would never like to say. But the point is, I have to work under Light and Soul. So the message came, and then when I started doing it, it was not easy for me, but I had to read, I have to get myself ready. Earlier I was not able to show my face because I was very apprehensive, or I was not okay. How would people think, all those thinking came into my mind. Then that means I was stopping myself. So then I said, hey, I have learned so much, and I'm these things are stopping me. So I took that under my stride, and I learned from my weaknesses that I have to remove these weaknesses. Because what am I doing? What am I going to teach? I'm not walking my talk. So I started walking my talk. Basically, whatever I was talking, I started experiencing and doing it, and helping my own self, and then helping others also. Very similar to that, after 6 months, July, I opened Light and Soul Meditation Group, the WhatsApp group. And then December, I opened Love Light Starshine. You know how I opened? people were asking me for recordings, and I did not want to give them recordings, you know. So they asked me, no, we love your voice, we want your recording, we want to do it, sometimes we are busy, and all those things, you know. That actually pushed me to create Love Light Starshine YouTube channel. But how it happened, I was just playing around and looking at stuff, you know, learning how to do it, how to create, and it just happened. When it happened, it just started. And then I started adding more things to it, adding, you know, the icon, if you can see the sunset icon, you know, on every video. So that happened. Then, see, I had Buddha behind my back. There was no light and soul there. It was a different kind. Then one of my friend, you know, Gaganji and his husband, they made this yellow color light and soul around it. So we started adding on stuff slowly and steadily. But everything happens, masters. But along with me, there were masters who were guiding me, helping me. Even during meditations, the masters were talking through my voice. You know, they were um, giving the meditation classes, I would say, because sometimes I would go back and listen to my own meditations, and I would say, did I even say that? Because I never remembered that. Certain things I never thought that I said, but when I went back, I heard. So don't even think that you're alone. Don't even be fearful, because the masters are there. Whenever you take that first step, all the other steps will be given to you, and they will be there to help you out. The master psychic energy will be there. So dhyan karo baba, dhyan karo, I would say. Thank you so much. This is from my side. Anyone wishes to share, please go ahead and share, and then we can go into meditation, masters. Anything that you have, that you felt fearful about, and you are still stuck, you can definitely ask me. Anything. If I would, you know, explain, it would be better if you tell me your challenge, and then we can discuss it, rather than, you know, me explaining and helping you out here. We can understand what is bothering you, or what is stopping you. Yeah. Yes, Shilamji.
Atma Vandan to everyone.
Then Shilamji.
As you know, Madhuji, I have many times discussed this fact of fear with you.
Uh-huh.
You know, even childhood, nothing that had happened, but that fear was there. When I was doing medicine, when I used to sit and study
Uh-huh.
at nights, late nights, I could hear steps, you know, as if somebody is walking.
Uh-huh.
And I would just freeze out of fear. I wouldn't have the courage to keep my pen down and go to the bedroom where my other siblings are there, you know. And later to know it, that sound was of the cat. But
Oh,
the cat,
wow.
when it walks around, it makes you feel, and the house is
Wow.
big and down nobody is there.
But
You
you
feel
were
maybe some,
assuming. You were assuming.
yeah, yeah, that fear factor was so deep that everything looked as if all was imaginary. That's why where there is, this tension, or they create all this thing, because those things make me all the more feel when I'm alone. Maybe somebody is there. Maybe
Yeah, the
something,
illusion. Yeah,
illusions were
illusion
too
works.
much.
Too much
Yeah.
illusion. So that's why when we are into meditation, we start cutting down on fear as well, masters. Every time you will see that you are becoming more courageous when you are into meditation. You will see that. All those fears, and that is why I say that, are you ready for opening your third eye? Are you ready to see the visions? If you are ready to see the visions, definitely masters will show you, and your fear will be gone. Really, it will be gone, because you know stuff now, because it's like your mind is creating. So in astral realms, as they say, whatever you think, that thing becomes, right? So here also in the physical 3D level, Patri sir would always say, whatever you think, you become. Wherever your energy goes, that your energy increases, that part increases, that thing increases, right? So how about we give energy to positivity, we give energy to strength, courage, rather than giving energy to fear, right? Wonderful, Sheelamji. You found out that it was cat was doing that. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, Homaji. Hello, Homaji.
There was a thing was with me when I was.
Little voice
Can you
louder,
hear me?
please.
Atma
Yeah,
Namaste.
Atmandan.
Yeah. When I was very much in school, and my parents would go out, I would be sometimes if I would be alone at home. The house was big again, and so I would be scared. but I would not lock, but I would stay only in one room. And slowly, slowly, those fears went. Then after marriage and all, also, everyone used to make me feel wrong. So that fear of even being right, I would feel, okay, I'm always wrong. So after joining the group, the Patriji's group from 21, that
Mhm.
fear slowly, slowly went away. And now today I feel that like almost 85, 90% I'm free of
Wonderful.
fear.
That's great.
Thank
See,
you.
there are things in our lives that we know that it can happen. We know that everyone has to go. We know that we are souls and we have a physical body. This physical body has to go one day. Everyone, whoever you are, definitely you are fearful of with your kids because you definitely think that nothing should happen to them. Not only that, but with
Mm,
our spouses, with our family members, with our mother, father, whoever it is, right? But apart from that, then there are other fears also. And we are really, we become, at like at the end of the day, we want our family to be good, happy, and everything should be good. But to be very practical and to be very truthful, we all have to go one day. So what's the point of fearing it? This is the course that everyone has to take. Everyone's life is like that. And why I'm saying that, why I'm telling you now, this is not about you, it is about me and how I came across my fears. I was very fearful in my childhood days, and still when I got married, I had kids, I was still fearful. I was not okay, and I would feel that somebody would be coming behind my back and all those things, how you feel that, right? So as a kid, I would feel as a kid that somebody's trying to make me fearful. So this happened quite a lot, many times. And then I started calling on to my angels, guardian angels, Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael, you can call Archangel Michael at any time, at any given point of time. Any archangels, I would say, and they can be there at, if you are calling, I am calling, Deepak ji is calling, or anyone else is calling. Archangel Michael can be at 1,000 places at one time, more than 1,000 places, I would say, right? With 1,000 people or more. So one time because I was calling and I was feeling that, maybe nobody's protecting me. That's what I used to feel earlier. But then I saw one time that I was half unconscious and then I was sleeping late night, like it was night time. And around 2 to 3, that time I saw that Archangel Michael is standing at the end of my bed on the corner, and it's like a huge figure, 20 feet, huge figure with this wings like this, white, total white, and the sword is down. The sword is down, and he's kneeling down, and he's in a very soft, composed expression. That is what I saw. That from that day onwards, my fear went away. But then, apart from that, another experience in my experience was that I saw ghosts because somebody was putting me into that stress. They wanted me to go into that stress, to be fearful. They were, see, when your energies are rising up, when your vibration is rising up, when your abilities are rising up, there are people who are trying to put you down, who are trying to put dark energies on you, who are sending psychic attack. You will understand as a Reiki person, right? So they were doing it, still doing it. So during my sleep time also, some people are doing this. I'm very, how would I say? I'm very transparent with this, okay, masters? I'm telling you all because this had been happening. Hindi meditation group knows this about this, but not this experience. So what happened was during my dream time, I was put into this experience where in my old home where I used to live earlier in India, I saw my old home and there were some ghosts, and they were screaming, shouting, crying, and it's not a good scene, okay? And I am in my sleep and I'm having this dream. Somebody is sending this energy to me and I'm going through that experience. But I was not fearful. I took a stick in my hand, a wooden stick, and as if I'm just bamboo stick, and I'm saying, "Who is there? Tell me." That courage was there because now I'm meditating. Why? Because I was a meditator, I am a meditator, and I know now that I'm not alone. Now you understand, like I'm not alone. So there are masters. So I saw the ghost, and they're like how in Harry Potter you see that if you have seen Harry Potter, and everyone, you must have seen that they are flying here and there, that skeleton heads and that shabby with shabby clothes, right? That kind of thing was there in some other dream and in some other experience. And I was hiding from them, but I was not fearful because I don't want my energy to be sucked. Okay, that's why I was hiding. But the point was that I was not fearful, I was fearless, but I was trying to save myself. That's what, nothing else. So it's as if a game is going on and we have to do our work. So now, when there is a fight between the light and dark, and you are there, what are you going to do about it, Homaji? Or what are you going to do, Pushpa ji, Sheelam ji, Sonal ji, Deepak ji, Shilpa ji, whoever it is, Neha ji? What are you going to do? You are going to fight. You are not going to just imagine, like how we say, marta kya na karta, karna hi padega na, you know, do or die. Then rather than dying, what are you going to do? You are going to do stuff. Everything is fair in love and war, masters. So either you wage war or you love. So send love energies to everyone, love and light. When we say people who are doing these kind of attacks, send them love and light. But when the time comes, be ready for war. And then everything is fair in love and war. Got it? Because Krishna also says people who are doing negative stuff, for them, if we do negative to them, no karma. Okay, just telling you all because I have thought about this also, that there will be people who will be coming to us, who will be telling us to do stuff, who will be connecting with us with the dark energy, and we should know how to handle that dark energy. We should know how to get out of those energies because they are going to mimic us. They are going to mimic us with that, with synchronized numbers, everything. And we should know, because wherever the dark energy is, wherever the fear is, it will be confusing, it will be illogical. But wherever there is love, wherever there is light, there will be logical reasoning, there will be clarity, and there will be love. It will be very, you will feel very passionate about it. But if it is if you feel conflicting, if you feel argumentative, if you feel not good, if you feel the vibes are not okay, that means it's dark energy. So that's what I want to share. Anyhow, I'll take Deepak ji. Thank you, Homaji. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, Deepak ji.
Atmavandan to all.
तो Deepak ji.
In our life, there are different facets of our life. We have different fears. We will to start with whether they're animal, with things, with education, with stage fear, and so on and so forth. I would like
Right.
to elaborate a few of them. I have a dog, and when I take him out for a walk, and normally I leave him alone. I give him independence, and he's so disciplined. I can't tell you. If you meet me on the way and I stop talking to you, he will not go a helter skelter, but come
Wow.
and sit in my two legs. Can you
Wow.
believe it? He'll come and sit. He's not going anywhere. So when you give him the freedom, he has the discipline, and he comes back to me. This is
Wonderful.
what the reality of life is.
Yes, yes.
Now, when this dog is there, and the people are just going away, like I see somebody crossing the road across me on the footpath, they will just leave that footpath, and the girl pulls her that, no, 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 the dog is there. I said,
Yes,
I
very
heard them
important
once.
point.
Yeah. I said once, I heard the second time when I saw that, I made them stand there, and I said, just hold on. Who is bigger, are you or the dog? One.
Very nice
Secondly,
example.
tell me, what did he do to you? What did he do to you? He has done nothing to you. It's your creation of the world that he's going to bite you. He's going to
Correct.
harm you. I said, now, wait. I said, just come along. Just wait. Now, I take the dog in my lap and tell him, now touch her at the back. What did happen? Did you do anything to you? And are you comfortable now? And then gradually, today, the fact is, on the way, every time they sit and pat him,
Yes.
just see the difference. So
Yes, yes.
the fear is within you, not with that animal who's harming you. So the
Correct.
psychology, you look at anything in life, I'm talking about different a cat crosses the road, and the lady says, "No, I am not going to go ahead. We'll
This
wait
was
for 10 minutes or let somebody else go." So
very,
here again,
very good points. Yes.
I said the fear is this cat has not done nothing to you. He's walking his life, and you are walking your life to let everybody live. Your mind is created a fear which is not existing. So this is one part of it. Even learning. If you have to do something like maths, you're not good at maths. Don't be afraid of maths because finally you have to do it. So
Mhm.
the best part in life is to do that first. Instead of doing anything, try taking it the challenge the first. The moment you take up the challenge, you are going to bound to do it. You see that you learn it all throughout your life. If you even have a fear, but when you start working on it, you shall learn. Like
Correct.
whether it is swimming, whether it is swimming, whether it is
Very,
what do you call it? Uh,
yes, yes,
uh,
yes. Important.
whether
See,
there is a fire.
these are very beautiful points, examples that Deepak ji is sharing today because, well, he shares every day, but this is very true, masters. People are very afraid of swimming, afraid of dogs, animals, or even cat. Now, what is happening? What is happening when the cat is actually crossing your path? You say that the cat is actually very negative and she's trying to she crossed the path and I'm not going to go on that path. But have you ever thought about yourself how negative you are? Because the cat came because she is actually taking away your negativity. And that is what is happening. With dogs, when you are fearful of dogs, what is happening? They can smell your fear. When you are fearful, we actually release a hormone, and that hormone they can smell, the animals can smell, and that is why they become more aggressive. But how about let us not be fearful? Also in front of snakes, also in front of a tiger, lion. I would say run when tiger and lion are there. Okay. But anyhow, masters, or even snake also.
Well,
But
well, lion also, I have touched the lion to be honest. Okay. Uh, I went to Thailand and there was a, what do you call it, a cage in which the lions were there. And they were charging you and they said you go to the cage and you can touch the lion.
wow.
People were so scared and they were really, you know, I said, nothing doing. The trainer said, you come. I said, I'm going to join. I went and others subsequently followed, believe it.
I
It's,
had two
I can
experiences.
remember the feel of things. They are so sharp. I mean, they are so, fruit sort of their hairs are. But I sat, once I came there, I sat at the back, but they said, don't go in the front. And I cuddled him. There you are. So all the fear is in you. The power is lost because of that fear. So you have a power. Your
Correct.
power is powerless when you become fear. The ultimate fear of life is when you stand to understand one word which Sri Rashi Prabhakar, our guru, which I like, SSY, Siddha Samadhi Yoga. He says, what is fear in your life? The last fear in your life, that you're going to die. If
Yes,
you
that's
accept
what
that
that
you're going to die, you take up the and live the life. When you
before
take
that,
it as
either ways, we all have to die. So why not live
yeah. So what
fully?
is the fear for? Once you are not having some control, the death is certain. What the last ultimate is going to die. So take it
Yes,
and
yes,
be fearless. So the moment you change to fearless, there is a power in you.
that is
The
what.
difference is your power is lost when you fear. You
Yes,
become powerful when you are fearless. Any walk of life, you be powerful. This is a very simple thing
thank
that
you.
you have apply in every walk of life, and certain difficulties also you have fear.
Yes,
Psychologically, you have created the fear, not outside. Believe it. The psychology is your creation, is your fear
yeah.
in your mind,
I have
not
this.
outside.
Yeah, I have this wonderful saying. In Hindi they say, जब उखल में सर डाल ही दिया है तो मूसल से क्या डरना. जब हमको कोई काम करना है, when we have to do certain project, when we have to do certain thing, either ways we have to do it. How about let's not fear and give ourselves totally fully, without the fear of that you are going to be hit or there's something going to be happening with you. Just let it all out, do your best, give your best. Once you take that first step, every kind of fear will wash away from your mind, your body, or your surroundings. So thank you, Deepak ji. Thank
I
you.
have a last thing. You go and check the fear factor, which is we having a series of fear factor in India. We have this particular
Oh
program
yes,
for
I have
2 hours.
seen, and I
You can see
when I
that
see all those
and see
animals,
how price
oh my
can I
God.
so people are creepy about things. There are shocks which are given, the heights which are there, and you go on
That's it,
experiencing all
because
that. And what
the
happens is
bones are
the
beginning
person
up.
who are fearful has started working on it. They are all come out of fear and they are better than what they have. So everybody can do it. When the other person can do it, you give you strength, they give you push you, they encourage you. So therefore, exactly, the fears can be, the fears are in you and
I
in
love
your
to watch
mind.
that. I love to watch that series because this is what,
Fear factor.
yeah, Fear Factor. I always watch it, but when I have come into meditation, it is like on and off sometimes, not always. But thank you, Deepak ji. Let's because we have to go and do meditation. Thank you so much. Yes, Sheelam ji.
Yeah, sorry, just one fact I want to
Mm-hmm.
ask.
Mm-hmm.
It's my granddaughter who is now going to be 14. She
Mm-hmm.
has also a lot of fear. I don't know for what. If she has
Mm-hmm.
to go from one room to another,
Uh-huh.
she'll wait for someone to come to take her.
Okay.
She
How
in her
about
own house. Uh,
okay? Let's think about this. Maybe it's something from the past life, or she's anemic.
uh,
She's anemic. The
uh,
blood is basically the hemoglobin is less. So how about you? Not hemoglobin, sorry. The iron is less in the blood.
uh,
So how
uh,
about you check her blood levels? Is she eating iron foods that have iron quantity in it? So maybe give her khajur, that is dates, and also the black gram, the black
uh,
chana,
uh,
and
uh,
also this beetroot juice or beetroot or red color fruits and vegetables. Try
uh,
to make her wear something red below her waist, because the waist part, the tailbone,
uh,
that is the part
uh,
where we have root chakra. Okay, so it is with
yeah.
red color. So the more red color you incorporate around the waist, it will be helpful for her. And the foods that you can incorporate in her diet, and then see if her blood, how are the iron levels.
I- uh,
Okay, check that. That will
Can I
help.
okay,
give, can I give a
okay.
little suggestion, please? Sheelamji, if she's afraid of a place or a work, you see somewhere, some down the line, somebody she has seen you or somebody getting afraidful. So that psychology has played, or she had got some experience. Now, what you do is let that person walk that path, and you be next to that person. When you walk to that say, person together and say you are there, the first thing is that the first step has been taken, that fear is taken, that somebody is going to protect you. Secondly, if there is the fear of a place or working, like give them a stake or a knife where you still I can protect myself. The time when you start working on that particular event
No,
with
it's
some
just that
support.
even the fear to go from downstairs to upstairs in their own house.
Yeah.
Everybody, their house is locked, but
Yeah,
she wants
maybe she's
everybody,
small
every
and
room.
that
No,
fear
but
is
then you do
there.
it very
See,
simple. You be with her, accompany her. You say you walk, I'm behind you. I'm there. And you have a stick in your hand or something to tell her if there is any fear, we will look after it. Next time you said, I'm there, you take a little more distance from her and let that have a stick. So gradually when she walks, there is nothing happening.
no, they are
That
doing
that
it.
that
Deepak ji,
so
sorry to interrupt you.
gradually the encouragement will come up, and the day will come when there will be no fear at all, because that fear is always in your mind. You make her understand there is nothing outside. I go every day, everybody go there, nothing happens to them. It is you are feeling that there's something happening, but then nothing will happen. So this is how you take it, and I hope it will work. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak ji. But see, it's like they are always there with her whenever she's going from one place to one room to another. They are accompanying her and they're telling her. I think they already have told her many times, but that fear is not going away. So the point is that Deepak ji also stated that keep have a stick or knife, something like that with you, right? But the point is, if you have seen in Indian families, whenever the kid is very fearful or when the kids are small, we keep uh, um, how to say, iron stick kind of thing below our bed to ward off the evil or ward off anything that is fearful for the child. So the
Mm,
point is, when we have less iron quantity in our blood, we tend to be fearful. Whenever we are anemic, we are fearful. So we have to strengthen our core, the core muscle, that is the solar plexus chakra. So yellow color fruits and vegetables and the red color as well. Okay, try that. Both
Thank you.
of
Thank
them.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let's go and do meditation, master. So take your positions, drink some water before we go. And so, masters, I'll play Patri sir's music today, and let's see, not too much guidance, but let's sit in cross-legged position with your feet. Clasp your hands and fingers, close your eyes, and be with your in-breath and out-breath. Wherever you have left your power, wherever you are fearful, let us recall our power, our energy back. Let us not be submissive. Let us recall that power and energy. So with each and every in-breath, let us take a deep inhalation. Take 10 seconds to inhale. And when you exhale, take time, be very slow and steady. Take 10 seconds to breathe out. So just remember, we have to be aware, we have to be fearless, and always remember that you have the power. Nobody else can take the power until you give. So let's not be fearful, but fearless. Whenever you concentrate on your solar plexus chakra, whenever you feel you are fearful, try to breathe in deeply and expand your stomach muscles, expand your core muscles, as if you are pressing your navel outside with your breath. Now, as you inhale, inhale again, and you are filling air inside your stomach muscles, inside your stomach region. Let your stomach muscles help your stomach, abdomen to blow, fill air inside. And when you breathe out, you contract your stomach muscles, breathe out and relax. Again, do this. Whenever you feel you are fearful, do this. Breathe in into your abdomen, into your solar plexus chakra, and breathe out while contracting your stomach muscles. So, masters, as you breathe in and breathe out, let us relax our brain region. With each and every breath, feel totally recharged, rejuvenated with each and every breath, filled with blissful life force energy. The third eye also plays an important role in becoming fearless, meaning that when you experience your meditation energy going up, when you feel the cerebrospinal fluid traveling upwards through your spinal column and going into your brainstem, diversifying into two parts. One goes onto your third eye region, into your pineal gland, pituitary gland, and the other goes onto your crown, where the two bifurcation meets. The energy that is being given through your cerebrospinal fluid into your pineal gland, you start seeing and experiencing visions. When your third eye opens, you are being shown everything. Whenever you feel ready, the invisible becomes visible because the light crystals inside your pineal gland, they are being touched by the cerebrospinal fluid, that is the DMT. And then the light shines within your pineal gland, and now it gets out of your third eye, basically in the form of visions. Whatever you didn't knew earlier, now the clarity comes along with your third eye opening. You might feel pressure, you might feel vibrations on your third eye when the energy moves up from your tailbone into your brainstem and then goes into your third eye region. But here the breath role is very important. The breath that you breathe in, inhale inwards, and you exhale. You start increasing your energy. You feel the vibrations of each and every breath on your spine, in your body, along your chakras, along your spine. The more you practice, the more you sit for meditation, slowly and steadily, as time passes by, your third eye awakens, showing you everything that is to be known according to your soul plan, according to your abilities. If you are ready for service, if you are ready to give service to community, you will be shown many more things so that you become fearless. If you are ready to see things, the invisible world, it is always there beside you. It's only that you don't know that stuff because your third eye has not been awakened. But once your third eye awakens, you will see everything. Your past life, your parallel lives, your future, everything. You will see the invisible masters, all those masters, guides, spiritual world, astral world. Everything is just beside you at a breath's distance. Let us help ourselves by becoming fearless. Whenever you feel fearful, try to breathe in and strengthen your core muscles, your solar plexus chakra. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us listen to music, relax ourselves from head to toe, and concentrate on our breath. Let us inhale and exhale, relaxing our brain region, facial expressions, your jaws, neck muscles. Relax your shoulders, your spine. Relax your heart and lungs, your abdomen, going down into your hips, relaxing your thighs, knees, calf muscles, your ankles, heels, the soles of your feet, and your toes. As you breathe in, masters, keep your body steady, your vision steady and still. And as you breathe, go deeper and deeper with each and every inhalation and exhalation. Be with your breath, masters. Let each and every breath guide you, take you more deeper and deeper. Be with your breath, masters. Let each and every breath be your guide, be your guru. Take each and every breath seriously. Every second is highly important. Every second of your breath that comes in is recharging, rejuvenating, and increasing your vibrations and energy. Become one with your breath, masters. Breathe in deeply and steadily. my dear masters. Now, very slowly and steadily, let us all try and come back into our body's consciousness. With a deep inhalation, start coming back into your body's consciousness. Be aware how each breath was coming in and going out. Let each and every breath make your body feel highly vibrational. Very slowly, let us all come back and start feeling your toes, your hands, feet. Let us try and straighten up our spine, neck, and head. With every breath, start sensing your lungs, your heart, your abdomen. Come back to your natural, normal state. Coming back into your own body's consciousness, feeling your face, your jaws, your eyes with every in breath and out breath. Now, very slowly, as you are coming back, start unclasping your hands and fingers. Feel your toes, your feet. Once you have unclasped your hands, take your time and start keeping your hands, your palms on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very slowly, try and open your eyes beneath your palms, masters. Whenever you feel ready and comfortable, you may let go of your hands and open your eyes with a beautiful smile. Thank you so much, masters. You may hug yourself, pat on your back, give thanks to yourself and the fellow meditators. Let us give thanks to our own self, our own glands, organs, our spine, and to all those masters from the astral realms, from the divine realms, from Mother Earth, Father Universe, Mother Nature. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Masters, if anyone wishes to share their experiences, they can. And if not, then we can definitely end the session. If anyone has anything to share or ask, you may raise your hand. I'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then I'll end the session. If there are no hand raises. Excuse me. Thank you, everyone. So I hope you all had a wonderful meditative experience, lot of energies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Homaji. Yes, Homaji.
It
Hello.
was very deep. It was very deep and beautiful, and I couldn't come out of it. But in between, I saw one gentleman, like he's a guru, like, but and he said that I do many types of meditation, but 3Gs only. But he instructed me to keep only in this session,
What
to
he said?
continue only with this session.
Oh, wow,
He
beautiful.
said, he told very, very firmly, he said, you join only this session. this
Wow.
group.
Wow.
I was like, I was very happy. I said, I must tell you,
I'm
you are
happy
the
too. I'm
chosen
happy
one
too.
from the universe also.
Yes, I'm happy as well. And thank you, masters, whoever you were. I know you are a blessing to all of us. Thank you for all the
Yes.
honor and love.
Thank,
Thank you. And all the guidance. Thank you.
thank,
Yes. See, that's what I'm
yes, thank,
saying. Masters
thank.
always guide us. They are there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Omaji.
Yeah.
It's such a
And I feel
compliment.
happy that I found you.
And I found you
Yeah.
all. Thank you. Thank you, Omaji. Yes, Deepak ji. Lovely
Bye.
hearing from you, Omaji. Thank you for the experience.
Thank you. Me too.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I got a wonderful experience to share.
Wow.
I had gone for an interview in Hindustan Levers. Okay, so uh, for me, people were afraid. अरे तुम interview में गया क्या question पूछा? They all flocked together and they all afraid. I said I didn't bother to ask them, and I waited for my turn. My first concept of understanding is I am going to interview them, then they're going to interview. I'm going to test myself. How is
You're
my
so
ability?
unique, Deepak ji. I know you. I have
I-
heard. This is not the meditation experience masters. He's actually
no, no,
telling.
I'm coming to the point. I'm
Yeah.
coming to the point.
Okay.
Now, when we are saying about fear factor, my dear, I'm coming to the subject.
Uh-huh.
Now, when they interviewed me, they asked me, do you know what this company makes? Okay, what is the products which you are going to? I was going for sales. Now, I had no knowledge about the company, neither did I know what they are making. So, offhand, Hindustan Levers means I said liver 52. Can you believe it? Liver 52 is is a pharmaceutical product. And I said that. They all looking each other's face. There were four of them. They're looking each other's face. I realized something mistake has gone by. So he says, are you sure? I said, yes, I am only aware of this. I don't know any other product of your company. And I have not gone across to find out about your company. The fear which I'm talking about. I said that. Can you believe it?
I
They
can
they
believe it.
all friend to me, friend became friendly to me. We we appoint you to join us. Can you believe it? They said that to me. They said that in a salesperson, you should have the not the fear of of talking to people. You have to have the confidence.
Yes.
So all in all, I succeeded.
Yes.
Though I didn't join them,
Uh-huh.
the sum total is the fear of my interview, the fear of not knowing things. I had the confidence, and that confidence succeeded. So
One.
that's do at a young age when I did that. So I wanted to share how fears can be overlooked. Thank you so much for your.
Definitely. Thank you so much for your wonderful experience from your back youth days, I would say. But thank you so much. You're still youthful, Deepak ji. So this makes me this also reminds me of my own experience, very similar to yours, but in a different way. I used to work for a two-wheeler and four-wheeler company, okay, organization back then in my hometown, Jabalpur. So I was with Tata Indica, and I used to work in the showroom. I was into showroom sales, also into marketing, and a lot many vehicles I've sold. Uh, like with many people used to come and they used to, every anyhow. The point is, one time my seniors, the manager, the not the seniors, the actually the CEO of the company, he called me, and we had a meeting, and he said, "Which which vehicle do you drive?" I said, "Sir, Honda Activa." That back then I used to drive Honda Activa, two-wheeler. And I used to be dealing in two-wheelers section also, three-wheelers, the auto was also there. And then the Tata Indica also. So I said, "Sir, I like my vehicle and it takes like I speed it and it's so good, it's smooth, and I love my vehicle." So he said, "Why don't you try this?" I said, "No, sir, I don't like your vehicles." And he was so like right on his face, I was able to say, and he was like, "Why?" I said, "Because, sir, I know it's heavy, but I like my vehicle, and also the design is very good, the speed is very good, it runs smooth, and with a one button, you can start it, and it's so easy and quick, and I like that about it. So, I mentioned so many points about that vehicle. Just imagine in front of my boss, in front of my CEO, and he was very, very surprised. And he said, "That means we have to do something about it." I said, "Yes, sir, we have to do something about it. If you want people to purchase your vehicles should be very quick and easy." And they used to, they had this, I think, Bajaj bikes. Yeah, I think they are Bajaj. Yes, yes. But anyhow, so this was my story back then. Just like you, Deepak ji, we are unique people. I would say. But thank you. Anyhow, this was a wonderful experience. You just reminded me of my own experience back in the year 2000 when I used to work. Anyhow, thank you so much, Masters. If anyone has any other experiences to share, you can. Uh, it's just, it had lightened the mood. Well, the mood was already light because Homaji already mentioned such beautiful experience. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Masters. Anyhow, thank you, everyone. Deepak ji, would you like to share anything? Your hand is still raised. Okay.
Yeah, what I would like to say is, I'm the only man in the group. I see this, and
No,
people
no,
at
I think
times
there's
they,
Estim also, somebody named Estim, but they don't speak much. So how would I, ask them? Like I can unmute Estim and say, please, Estim, can you mention your name? It would be wonderful. We would love to hear from you. Deepak ji is mentioning you.
so I don't fear that I am in the group of ladies. It doesn't matter at all. I only see everybody's as a soul to me.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely,
they are
definitely.
I look at that. So it doesn't
Same.
matter to me whether only ladies and I'm the only person. No, it doesn't matter. I don't look at that at all. In the first place, it
Wonderful.
doesn't
That's
strike.
great. Yeah,
And
similar,
and
very
second
similar.
and second thing, I live in Mumbai, Andheri. So I invite the whole group, whoever comes to India and they come to Mumbai, please come over to my place, and I'll appreciate that. You can have a cup of tea or
Give
a
hard time
lunch
to
or
Deepak ji
anything.
when you visit. No, don't give hard time, give
Because
him
I
good time.
sorry,
I'm just
sorry.
joking. No, no, I was joking. I said give hard time to Deepak ji when you visit Mumbai and when you go to Andheri. It's nothing. I'm just joking. It's not giving hard time, but I know Deepak ji would be is already inviting you on, and Deepak ji would be a very, I would say a wonderful host, and he would like how he is here. I think he will be much more than what he is online. I would say it would be difficult for me to even stop him that don't speak. Anyhow, let's now end the session,
I
masters. I
speak
have to
from the
go.
heart. Please
Oh, I
understand,
know,
when I
I
speak
know.
from the heart,
No, no,
and
I
I
know.
speak what I have lived with it. So I want to express that.
No, here, see, I actually hold this mute and unmute button. I can mute and mute. It's easy here, right? But when we will be in front of you, it will be difficult to say, Deepak ji, can you just stop talking? Can I talk now? Right? I know you will be doing that.
That's your fear. That's your fear,
No,
not
it's
my
not
fear.
my fear. It's not my fear.
No,
I'm
it isn't. It
joking.
isn't.
Come
I am
on,
very
Deepak ji,
quiet.
that is not right. Well, let's see when
I
we
am
get.
not. I don't. I am very, very quiet. When I speak, then I speak
No, no. It is just
clear and
in a
loud
fun
and
way, in a
comfortable.
light way, I'm saying, and it's just all in, good way, I'm saying. I know you will be a wonderful host and you are such a good person. You have gone through so many experiences which you have shared here, and I really appreciate and salute that it is not easy to come out of your own challenges and share your own experiences. It
Ah,
takes courage, to share about your own self.
see,
It's not easy.
I'm a dyslexic person. So are my three children, and one is an engineer. They questioned him that how can you do dyslexia, dysgraphia if you are aware of this? Just calculate. How will you become an engineer? To tell
Mhm.
you the truth, he is a very good engineer himself.
Yes.
And there was reservation available to them. We did not take any risk. My daughter is also working, and she also has a dyslexia, and she is working for what do you call it, Microsoft. So
Uh-huh.
they have achieved. after having all these, what you're talking about, the fear and the disabilities, that fear is there, no, you can't do it because of the physical,
Yeah.
but they did it. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is that we can achieve with all the difficulties.
Definitely, definitely. Basically, I knew it earlier also, but still, that is what I'm saying. Salute to you that after such disability also, you all are excelling, and that's really wonderful. That's really, really amazing, Deepak ji. So I really appreciate, and I know it is not easy, not easy. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you for being here
thank,
and giving that support to the whole group. Thank you. Thank you
thank
again.
you, my dear.
So, masters, let's end the session, and it was wonderful having you all here, and we'll meet on Monday now, not tomorrow, not day after tomorrow. As you know, these 2 days will be my day to help me take care of my family, my home, and myself. So, with that, masters, let's end the session. May we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. Let us meditate regularly with ourselves individually and as well as with the group. Also, may we be abundant, prosperous, joyful, with great wealth, health, and let us work on ourselves. Let us work on our inner selves. Let us change ourselves for the better. Let us adapt. Let us accept and forgive everyone. Thank you so much, masters. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. If you are from India, if you are from US, have a restful night. Have a good night, masters. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay happy, and stay vibrant. But be less, um, no less, but be fearless. Okay. So thank you so much, masters.